Hey Scorpio, how are you doing? This is Maggie. I apologize for not showing my face. I got something going on with my eye. It's looking kind of crazy. It's nothing serious. It's just I don't want to be looking like Ren and Stimpy when he was trying to eat that bad cookie. Ren, the little chihuahua. Okay, so until then, y'all just gonna have to pay attention to my hands. We gotta do it the throwback way. So anyway, Spirit, tell me what's going on with Scorpio during the month of December. What's going on? All right. Ooh, right. Oh, Lord. Why we always got to learn lessons, Scorpio? I'm tired. I say that because I'm one, too. And it's like we never catch a break. Damn. All right, guys. And we have at the bottom of the deck the Star card. It could be about a dream deferred or just waiting. It's not the dream, what you're working on is not really done yet. You got an idea, but you're not sure how to bring it about, okay? Which brings me to this. You're learning some lessons, you're trying out things, and you're doing it because Spirit wants you to make sure that when you get started, or that you keep a fair mind about what you're working on right now, okay? Your foundation is the Queen of Swords. You just want to do what's truthful, okay? You want to be true, right? You don't want to be in that energy where your emotions are getting the best of you. I even feel like your heart is kind of like just closed off. You just, not saying that your heart isn't in it, it's there, but now you just want to work with the facts, so then that way that your emotions will remain true. You want your emotions to be in line with the facts that are out there, okay? And that's just because you're coming from a place of moral fortitude. You've went to the school of hard knocks, and and what you're working on, you want it to, the things that you've learned, you want to make sure that it shows growth, okay? That's where you are right now as far as this dream or goal that you have. It's still cooking, okay? You're trying to make sure that the gumbo tastes real good. You don't want to just throw anything in the pot, okay? Even with crawfish ball, okay? Everybody cannot ball crawfish, all right? That, like, here's the thing, okay? This is a perfect example. All right. There's this new restaurant everybody was talking about, saying that it was popping, and they knew how to boil the shrimps, and of course crawfish season is over right now. That won't pop up again until I want to say like right before Easter or something like that. That's when crawfish season really kicks off again. But so for now, all we can really do is crabs and shrimps. So I heard people talking about this place, and I decided to finally get me some. I like my crawfish, my seafood ball, real spicy. I'm talking about so spicy you're scared to lick your lips because it's going to burn. And not only that, when and I know some people say you should drink water with it. I don't want water. I want a daiquiri or a beer. Okay, because I want the spices to get kicked up another notch, all right, when I eat seafood or just anything boiled in spices. So I went to this place, and it tastes good, but I didn't like that in order for me to get the flavoring, I had to dip it in the juices that were left in the bag. I'm used to that irked my nerves, okay? I'm used to seafood that's boiled to where it sits in a pot and you let it soak up the juices and then you take it out, okay? I'm not used to where when they boil the seafood and it has like the little pot or bowl of seasoning that you have to dip it in order to get the seasoning. I didn't like that. It didn't agree with my stomach. The spices was right, but the whole process of it all was not for me, okay? And this is what you're learning. You're learning what process works for you. You're doing your trial and error, and you want to get it just right for you. Okay, because you know, with this Ace of Cups crowning you, you know you have the gift and natural talent for it, but you just want to put the education with it. Okay, so with this Page of Wands, you may see another idea for your business or relationship or whatever. This resonates for you, for your dream. Another avenue to go to make your business move further. You did this is you right now. You're going deeper to find out another place of doing things, but at the same time, you don't go too deep. Don't become an introvert. Okay, you still need to get out there and try, kind of throw some ideas at some friends of yours to see if it works. And your environment right now is just basically everything you touch you have that Midas touch about things with the Nine of Pentacles. You are at a place where you just want to, I just realized I thought this was the Ace of Cups, but it's the Eight of Pentacles. But it's still giving me that Eight of Pentacles vibe, because all of the cups are laid out and you're ready to walk away. You same thing that I'm saying before. You're moving to the next level. You're just wanting to do it right and fair. So I just want to clarify that, just in case somebody said, that's the Ace of Cups, Maggie. That is not the Eight of Pentacles. You really need to learn how to read your cards. No, hush. Anyway, back to the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, you are taking the information that you learn, trying to do what's fair and right with it, and you're going to end up finding another avenue of things to work on that's going to make you more independent and use your gifts and talent and knowledge to the best of your abilities, the way that you truly know how. Okay, and this information is coming fast, so you need to start moving quickly on this. Okay, no more procrastination. Okay, it's time for you to really get to going on this. And your final outcome card is the Moon. You're really going to be most people may say this is like a card of secrets, but I feel like you're just going to be able to see things from both sides. You're going to be you're going to mix the wild natural energy with the domestication, the intellectual side of things. Okay, you're going to take the practical and the traditional and mix it with your natural instincts. Okay, almost like a Harry Potter type thing, or a Debbie Allen type thing. Okay, you have the classical training, but you have your own essence that you want to put to it too, just like Alvin Ailey. Okay, almost like a Prince vibe. Okay, Prince could play many instruments. He classically trained himself, but he had a way of taking a song and moving it and making it sound completely different and just making you feel all kinds of special things. Okay, so let's work with connections of the modern world to just get some more insight on this. So it's never too late. You're never too old to learn something new. Okay, there's always another level that you can get to. All right, let's see. Okay, we have read between the lines that popped out. I'm gonna show it to you in a second. Anything else? Regret, but it flipped over, so no more regrets. Okay, I'm gonna keep that. That's reversed. That's what Spirit is telling me to do. Anything else from this deck? No. Okay, so read in between the lines. There's no regrets. And suspended. Okay, so this is telling me that If there's something you're not too sure about, maybe it's time for you to just kind of lay everything out on the table, and maybe you're missing something. You're missing a message. Or maybe it's something that you're digging too deep to find out what it means. Maybe maybe you're feeling like you keep going over a situation, and maybe a message was given to you and you're not really sure what it means, and you're just reading between the lines on it, trying to figure out, did you miss something? And maybe you just need to take it for face value. But either way, make sure that however you answer or respond to it, or you decide to move forward, that there's no regrets, okay? And with the suspended reading, I just think that you just have to give it up. Dangling in the air, okay? It's time for you to just move forward, especially with that 8 of Wands right there. The more you try to read between the lines on things, the more you're gonna just stay stuck. Just take it for face value, and however you move forward, make sure that you don't have any regrets with it, and keep kicking. All right, otherwise you're just going to be sitting there. All right, that spirit just reiterating what I just said. Okay, stop trying to read between the lines on things. If you're confused about something, or you think somebody's trying to manipulate you, just whatever decision you decide to do, keep moving and get past it. All right, it's not the time for the woulda, shoulda, couldas. Okay, it's time for you to be a fighter. Stand up for yourself and do what you feel is best for you. All right, let's see. Since you're in the in-between phase, let's look at the in-between tarot deck to see if it'll help you figure out what you're confused about. Spirit, let's find out. Help Scorpio with whatever situation they're confused about. Just stopping them from moving forward. There's like a mini reading inside of this. Okay, we have the Hangman that came out. So this is what we were confused on, the suspension card, and here's the Hangman coming out in the in-between deck. So this is a state between the Hangman and the Death card. So you need to decide if you're ready to take this risk on yourself and move forward. This person has a way to get out of this, because this rope is just basically made of little beads that he could easily break out of. But he needs to think quickly, or else he's just going to burn up. He about to lose all his edges and everything, okay? So you just have to make a decision. It's time for you to make a decision. See things from a different perspective. You're not trapped, okay? Get up and move, all right? And then you have the Knight of Swords, which is in between the Knight of Swords. You're in the energy between the Knight of Swords and the Queen of Swords. So you're time for you to start taking notes. Read the information, figure out what's going on, okay? Don't worry about these people right here watching you, trying to see if you can make it happen. Maybe you need to take this crown off for a second. Get out of the Queen of Swords energy, where you want to see things just for the facts. Find a middle ground between your emotions and the facts, okay? So you can move forward. All right, weigh everything out. Look at the steps and see, how am I feeling? You can't do one things where I just look at the facts and then I just look at the emotions. Sometimes you have to take the critical thinking. You have to use critical thinking when you look at the facts, okay? Even with my readings, I have to look at the cards and try to find the story, find the message. I have to just not only use the meanings of the cards, I have to trust intuition, listen to spirit, pay attention to the visions that I'm hearing, visions that I'm seeing, okay, and the words that I'm hearing, and the message will come to me, okay? It's more than one thing that you use for this, okay? So, and we have Two of Swords, which is in between the energy right before you get to the Three of Swords. So he has to make a decision before he goes off to war. Okay, does he want to leave his spouse? No, but he knows that the battle is calling him. Okay, so you know, in order for you to get to this next stage in your life, you have to make a decision that may be painful, but that pain won't last forever. Okay, so that's why you have to make sure that you have no regrets with whatever decision that you make. All right, so guys, that's the reading for Scorpio. All right, time to move to the next level. No such thing as you're using too much of your feelings. It's possible, but don't be mad at yourself when you do it. Just make sure that whatever decision you try to make, that you do it wholeheartedly, okay? Because this is the goal that you're trying to get to. You're trying to get to where the ideas and the dreams that you have work for you, and work for you in every area of your life, okay? Finances, spirit, education, mental, everything, for your overall health. You need to find a way to make this idea work for you and work to where you're the master of your craft, okay? All right, Scorpio, this is Maggie with your reading for the month of December. Don't forget to check the information out in the blue box for your reading, over the phone reading, or YouTube private link video. I will see you guys later, okay? Love you much. Bye-bye.